You went
Huh?
ahead and did. You said you went ahead and did Facebook. I didn't know you were doing Facebook, but that's okay. I thought we were just doing live, but it's all good. Go ahead.
Well, live is what we have to be streaming on something.
StreamYard. So what are you? So we on Facebook, Instagram, or what else?
No, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and X, Twitter.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
those are easy to get into. Other thing I have to put in freaking key codes and all kind of bullshit. So I just go up on here, makes it easy.
Oh,
So
trying to
anyway,
work though.
so you've been very busy working
Very,
hard.
very busy.
Yes, it's
Very
been
busy.
very hard to get you up in here to go ahead and get this started. So I very much appreciate you. And I know this is going to be informative and powerful.
Yes, yes, sir.
So,
It's been. Go ahead, man.
oh yeah. So, you sent me something a while back, and it was about a lady in Africa that she, I think she's an attorney from the UK, I do believe.
Yeah. Um, can't think. I think Afrikita or something. Africa or something. The one you're talking
Yeah.
about, the one that was killed in Gambia.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
So, what we should do is play that clip so the people can see what we're talking about. Let me go
Okay.
ahead and start that right now.
Bet. Bet.
Oh, that's the wrong one, sir.
Was
Oh my
that was that um was that Lil
God.
Kim or Foxy? Bro? What who was that?
Sexy Red and what's her name?
Same thing. Same thing.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Let's see if this one is the right one here. Here we go.
I live here in the Gambia. I'm representing the African Diaspora Returnees Association, and we are a group of people who have returned to live in Gambia because we see ourselves as Africans.
A suspicious death in the Gambia. I want to introduce you to someone, for those of you who don't know her. Her name is Audrey LaShawn Davis, better known as Soul, her sister. She's a YouTube content creator, and she was based in the Gambia. And unfortunately, she passed away unexpectedly. She has no children. She was there alone. She was in a relationship. I believe that relationship is no longer existent. I believe that relationship ended. She had property. She had land. She had a house full of beautiful things. She had a car. And now that she's gone, she just died unexpectedly, and she has no pre-existing conditions. Who got her property, people? Who got everything she had in the Gambia?
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, we already know
Yo,
what happened to her. She got hit in the back of the head with a hammer.
that's a different lady. I was actually when you were playing it, I was looking for the other one. Her name was Afrikita.
You,
I'm gonna try to
you know what's crazy?
go
I
ahead.
remember there was a. You know what? Wow, that
Uh-huh.
just
It
blew
was
my fucking mind. You know what? I think that lady is the one that was. She's from Georgia. This one that with
which
this video of this is it this one from
mhm,
Georgia, and she had businesses and everything down there. I remember she was streaming from Gambia talking about how affordable it was. She was showing these
mhm.
beautiful big houses like mansions. And she would say it was like only $300 rent.
Yeah,
That's her.
I'm
Damn,
not sure. No, is that her? But there's another one.
that's a
Not the
doctor.
Shakina, not the Shakina lady. The other lady is her name is I cannot get her name right. Afriki. I'm trying to pull her up now. But there's also been
Okay,
women
okay.
killed.
Oh,
Go ahead,
you
go
know
ahead.
what? You know what? I think I got her here.
Yeah, I
So
saw that.
that's
I
what
said,
that one. She said that she's a YouTuber and everything like that. So that's probably that chick from Georgia. This one right here is probably the educated older woman. Let me play this. I think this is the one that you sent me. Hold on.
her name is
But
Afriki. Go ahead.
family. So I'm here today to talk about the domestic violence that is taking place on the continent that no one seems to be talking about. A lot of folks come on talking about relationships and dating on the continent, but there are situations where sisters are coming over here and dating Gambian men and realizing that they're not who they thought they were. Okay, so that representative has left the building after I guess a few days, weeks. They find out that the individual that they're with is possessive, unstable, physically aggressive. These individuals, when they are told they no longer want to see these men, are being abused. These men are forcing their way into their compounds, into their homes, and no one's stopping them. Because the logic is when you get involved with somebody, that person now sort of possesses you or has access to you whenever they want.
That's the one right here. Oh my
Right.
God, it's gonna start to play again now. Okay, Sister something it said. Let me see if I can go to that name, Sister Anja Africa.
That's her.
Okay. Now is that the lawyer from the UK?
I, I'm not sure of her profession. I don't think the last one you played was from um
Georgia?
was from the UK. I think the one prior was from the
Uh,
UK. But it's been six. But back in I believe it
mhm,
was 2015, there was
mhm.
two elderly ladies killed in Ghana.
Well, I got more videos, sir. I mean, I want you to check out this one right here because this sister, boy, she's spicy. She mad spicy when she's talking about African men and everything like that. So let me go ahead and play her, and the same pimp dude is sitting there watching the video. So check this out.
Independent woman. Most men cannot function with a woman who does not need him. Most men cannot function with a woman who is more educated than him. Most men can't do that. The majority of the men that I know can do that is Caucasian European men. Most
What?
black people don't know how to function.
Oh, I need to
What did
pause
she
her.
just say?
Oh, you want
What
me to
did
go
she?
back on it? Oh yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh yes, spicy, sir.
Not function with a woman who is more educated than him. Most men can't do that. The majority of the men that I know can do that is Caucasian European men.
Mm.
Most black
Stereotyping like crazy. Wow. You know what the problem is? She was dealing with males, not men.
But you know what? Let me say this. This was a
Anything.
lot of the. This was the attitude of a lot of women when I was in the hair business.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Go into it, sir. Tell it all,
No.
sir.
The attitude and that Black American men cannot handle them
Oh
or
my god.
not educated enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and what I found was in dating a lot of the women with degrees because they thought they was just dealing with. Oh, you still there? You gone? I don't know if you're there or gone or what's going on. Is we still live? Yo, Ron. I think you're gone out, bro. Your stream cut out. Well, let me know when you come back. I'll be here. I'm still here. I'm just gonna be going over something online until you get back. Oh, you cut
Okay.
out. You cut out.
Yeah, the
I
whole
don't
thing,
know.
the whole thing blanked out. The whole computer said boop boop. It was
Oh,
gone.
yeah. What I was saying was when I was in the hair business in like the early 2000s, late 90s, 2000.
Uh-huh.
The in dating, I guess they thought, oh, this guy's just a he doesn't read, he's uneducated, he didn't go to college. And
Uh-huh.
they thought that they were just gonna go out to eat with someone who wasn't informed, who didn't read. And what I
Yeah.
found is this is not all, but a lot of black women that I experienced, they don't like men that's more intelligent than them. Where you at? Where you was? Are you hearing the voices?
No,
What
no,
do
no,
you?
no, no. I
You?
what's that?
I was.
I was looking.
It's
I
just
was
look
looking
at.
to hit the fan. I was looking to turn the fan on. So I'm looking to see if the light switch is on, if I can just reach up and what's there.
I was. I
I
was
thought one of
wondering
those
what.
women. I thought one of those women come behind me, son.
That's what I. That's what I was thinking. You better watch out. No,
Coming.
that's what I. That's the conclusion I came to.
We
You mean
talking about?
bro? What I'm saying is, I'm telling you, I'm like, wow. You meet a woman, they ask if you have been educated, if you went to college. No, I didn't go. I didn't go to college. So they automatically think that you are not intelligent. So
Exactly.
they were trying to use words and to try to belittle you through words. And then when they found that, oh my God, this guy is not stupid. Then
Yeah.
they ask you, well, what college did you go to? I, I think I thought you told me you didn't go to college. I
Mm-hmm.
said I didn't, but you thought I was stupid because I didn't go.
Yeah.
I found that they do not like men that are smarter than them.
Wow.
That's what I learned in the hair business.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, wow. But the women that didn't go to college, they just graduated high school, whether they went into the military or just went into the workforce.
Uh-huh.
Their attitudes were they didn't have a haughty attitude with men, and that's why I
Yeah.
think a lot of those women are married.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
But
yeah. I mean,
but
I could
what's
go in
crazy?
detail. I can go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want you to because I mean, the college education is just being institutionalized to be like what a robot, um, to be compliant. That you don't think out of the box. They just got you. Just you're supposed to think this certain way and do things this certain way. You're not thinking on your feet. You don't have street smarts or nothing like that. I mean, I just had a situation with a female that she's gone to school, has somewhat of an education and everything, and she's straight up bat crazy. I mean, totally insane. Which she's trying to get into the medical field, and patients are already complaining about her as a CMA. They're like, "Yo, this bitch is rough. She hurt me. She did it." And she's like, "Oh, I want to be a registered nurse." I'm like, "Oh my goodness, you're a nightmare.
Wow.
I mean, you might kill somebody. I mean, what the hell?" Shoot. So I don't know, sir. These delusional as hell.
You're right. I
So
understand what you're saying, man. Let me
yeah.
try to get in the frame. I'm not in the frame good.
So
Try
you
to
want
get
me
in
to
the
play that
frame.
video? Go back
Yeah, go ahead.
because
Yes.
that little episode that knocked out all the reels I had and everything.
While
Now
you're
I
doing
have
that,
to
I'm gonna
go.
try. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I said while you're doing that, I'm trying to get in the frame. I don't know
Okay.
why my head is cut off. I thought I was in frame earlier.
Well, here we go.
Okay.
Cannot function under an independent woman. Most men cannot function with a woman who does not need him. Most men cannot function with a woman who is more educated than him. Most men can't do that. The majority of the men that I know can do that is Caucasian European men. Most black people don't know how to function with a woman that is above him. You keep this in your mind. African women will always have the one-up on us in the area of submission, maintaining a marriage, and taking care of their man. Number one. Baby, you will never be able to compete with that. But when you're considering and you're trying to maintain a relationship with an African man and you are coming from the West, you need to make sure that he is educated and he needs absolutely nothing from you financially. And most of the men that sit in that category that are African are already married. If an African man is interested in you and you can see no fruit of success, he's needy, girl. He's going to exploit you to the best of his ability. And then because you're not going to be able to humble and respect him because you come from the West, and that is very difficult to do. Take it from somebody that knows. Take it from what Esther is saying. We're not lying to you. It's difficult to submit to a man who you don't need. Oh, but I want you to come into this thing with your eyes wide open. Because y'all in the West be romanticizing Africa, baby, and it's not giving. So the third thing I want you to consider is most African men they're only going to use a condom if they know you to be a known prostitute. Now, the statistics and the HIV rate and all of that in Africa lets you know that this is true. Okay? We're not talking about one man or two men. We're giving majority statistics. They're not going to use a condom. And African women most of them are not going to force that. Now, considering everything that I said, including your health, African men are going to cheat. They're not going to use a condom. And so you got to kind of sit back and say, wait a minute. Is it really worth it? Saying that African women have taught African men what to accept, how to be, how to treat a woman, what they can get away with, and they can predominantly get away with anything. So they're not going to put up with the women from the West shenanigans. If you're not able to humble yourself on the level of an African woman, baby, which majority cannot, coming from the West, you're going to suffer. You're putting your health at risk, you're putting your financial future at risk, and you're putting your mental health at risk. You need to make sure you know what you're doing when you come over here and you looking from America at African men. You need to make sure that you understand that what we consider to be normal is not. What we consider to be morally correct is not in Africa. Men can predominantly do whatever they want to do. They are the head, baby, and you are not even the tail, girl. You under his feet, under the cement, under the grass where hell almost at. That is literally where a lot of they women stand mentally. But financially and physically, African men are predominantly good to their women. It's just a mindset. It's a belief system. It's a culture. Okay? So, able to get under the cement, under the rug, under the grass, under the dirt, and humble yourself to him, don't be in a relationship with him. It doesn't matter if he's poor. Girl, you will never control him. You will never. Actually, girl, you done took yourself out of the wife position. You put yourself in a sponsorship role. And he's going to see you as such. You a sponsor, you're not a wife. Let me give you this and I'm out. If you are boisterous, cantankerous, rebellious, argumentative, and haughty, you're not going to make it with an African man. It doesn't matter the age. It doesn't matter the economical status. If those are your characteristics as an American woman, black or white, you're not going to make it with an African man. And when he finds out that you're disrespectful, he's going to exploit you and then discard you. Most.
But do you know that most of the women that move abroad or moving abroad because of rebellion, she used rebellion, she used haughty. She have a lot of points. And she's only, but what they don't realize is they're leaving a skillet for the frying pan. They're leaving the skillet
burn up that dysfunction
for the frying pan. And I talk to a lot of women in different groups, especially in Clubhouse, and I try to explain to them that because they thinking that there's something better over on the other side, and I try to explain to them that majority of the men abroad that have something going on that is successful, they're already taken.
Oh yeah.
That is any country that you go to, but the majority of the women that are going abroad are moving abroad out of rebellion, whether they be lesbian or whether they're just straight bisexual.
Hold on. You mean to tell me lesbians and bisexual women are moving to Africa?
I can't speak for Africa.
Oh, okay, because Africa ain't having that, bro.
but wait a minute. No, Africa does have it, but it's just hidden.
They have it.
It happens. It happens. It happens more in Latin America.
Oh, yeah.
Colombia, Dominican Republic, especially Brazil. You'll have them. You'll see them down there with their natural hair. Little weight on them, most of them.
Yeah.
Some, majority, over 40. And they're down in these countries looking for women. Oh, man, not just the bisexual or the lesbian. When I lived in Jamaica, oh, my God, I got stories for you about Jamaica. Oh, my God, that's like, oh, you out again, man? You done blocked out again? Man, you got to do something about that. I'll wait till you come back in. Let me know when you come back in.
Hell, man. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, man. Somebody don't want this. I think. What's her name? The vice president. She don't want this information out about the women.
Jeez. Now I don't have my goddamn camera. Let me see what's going on here. Camera. Oh my goodness. Something's going on here. Yo, you know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about we need to not do live and everything. We just need to record it and everything like that.
That way you can go in and do your editing. Maybe the first couple of times just don't do live until.
Yeah, because it seemed like it's too much bandwidth.
Okay.
So
just let me know go ahead.
No, we're gonna shut it down, and I'm gonna send you the link and everything like that, and